Nothing is more important to AFPM's members than safety. It's not just a set of regulations and boxes to be checked, it's personal. It's about real people living their values every single day of the year. We are the more than 3 million people who make the fuels for the cars and planes that get you to where you're going, for the trucks and tractors that drive our economy, and for our homes to stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. We manufacture petrochemicals, the building blocks for countless products in our modern world. But meeting these critical goals always comes second to our most important goal, safety. We put our values to work constantly to improve safety at 4 levels: individual, facility, community, and industry levels.
My name is Shauna Simpson. I'm the lead process engineer here at the Sweeney Old Ocean facilities.
My name is Greg Simpson. I'm an operator at 24 Unit.
And we live in Bowling, but I am from Santa Fe, Texas. And the thing I love most about working here is the great people I get to work with.
And that was my answer.
Well, you're gonna have to change it up. Trust is at the core of any relationship, especially when it comes to safety. And it's something that we talk a lot about around here. And I think that's evident every day. Every day, I want to be able to send my coworkers home the same way that they came to work. And every day, I depend and trust on those with firsthand knowledge and expertise to help me make the right decisions.
I take safety personally because I want to be able to do a good job, and I want everybody around me to be safe. If somebody comes in and they've never been in a plant before, we try to show them, the basic things that they need to, have to go out in the unit, go out in the workplace.
PPE is personal protective equipment. For example, the FRCs that I have on, fire retardant clothing, hard hats, steel-toed boots. We wear gloves to protect our hands, and we also wear our earplugs and our ear muffs for hearing protection.
Rubber boots, rubber gloves, goggles.
People come into the facility that have never been here before. I think they're surprised at the level of attention that we pay to detail and the level of commitment to safety that we have.
Hazard recognition is one thing we do for jobs that are being worked on out here. You see it, you own it.
Don't look at me like that. Based on OSHA data compared to other industries, our industry has one of the best safety records that there is. And it makes me proud to work for a company that's dedicated to being the best of the best when it comes to safety performance.
All right, my name is Prentice Cummings. I'm in operations here. I work at Unit 33, and I'm an operator at the ethylene unit here. I also work as a volunteer fire brigade member on the fire department here, so I'm part of the equipment operator team, the hazmat team, and the fire brigade. The responsibility for safe running of this unit is not only the operations department, is also the frontline workers, the maintenance department, the front office, pretty much everybody involved. We can't do it by ourselves, just operations alone. We need the help from everybody. So it's a joint effort where everybody's involved, everybody works, support. So far as everything that we do here, it's like a family-oriented thing, and everybody kind of responsible for it and making sure that this place runs efficiently and safely, and we do it in a safe fashion. As an operator here, we always taught to use our senses. We use our sense of smell, make sure we're not smelling anything burning or something that doesn't seem right. Our sense of touch, making sure a piece of equipment isn't too hot or there's not too much vibration off of it. Our sense of sight to make sure there's nothing leaking or there's nothing actually going on. We check equipment all the time. We do periodic rounds. We go back and forth. And if we see something that we think needs to be worked on, or we see we have a problem, we have a reliability team, which goes back to this is a group effort and everybody kind of works together. We get maintenance to come and check it out along with us. And if we deem that it needs to be fixed, replaced, or whatever else, we work together with our specialists, PMCs, maintenance, operation, everybody to make sure we get it done. So some of the tools that we can actually use, we have stop work authority. So nobody's scared to stop anything that they deem is unsafe or would actually put somebody in harm's way. We also have a program that's called Shark Smart. And what it asks you to do is like, hey, think about things before they actually happen. So think about what if, what could happen, what might be the consequences. We also have what we call common sense principles. Because we're doing, take time to do it right. If you're going to do it right the first time. And so it's always programs in line that we have to help you think about what happens, what might happen, what could happen, what could be consequences, so you actually think about it before you actually do it. Let me be part of the team that kind of stops things before they start, because this is my facility, it's my plant.
My name is Christina Escalante. I'm an environmental engineer. I've been working in the chemical manufacturing facility for 15 years. As an environmental engineer at this facility, I get to see firsthand how our site impacts our facility and our day-to-day lives. Focusing on environmental safety is important to our facility. Many people who work here also live within the community. Our children go to the schools around the community, and we also are involved in community events and churches throughout this area. I see our company's 100% commitment to environmental compliance. We are always pushing the standards to make sure that we are creating better metrics, analyzing data, and coming up with new tools to give our operations the information that they need to operate in a safe manner and in an environmentally compliant manner. So as an environmental engineer, I can wholeheartedly say that this company takes their environmental commitment to a new level. We analyze our monitoring systems to ensure that we aren't creating excess emissions. I think industry is constantly challenging itself to ensure that it has the best control technology there is to make sure that we don't have an impact on our local environment, because no one wants to harm the places where we live and where we work. I feel that we have a commitment as employees to ensure that we are living up to the standards within our local communities and environment.
When it comes to safety, we're all in this together. Our members will compete against each other on all levels, but there is nothing proprietary when it comes to safety. Cooperation is the only way we improve safety across the board. Our industries are engaged in joint efforts to share data, best practices, explore emerging technologies, improve human and equipment reliability, and engage in ongoing dialogue unmatched by any other manufacturing sector. For the last 10 years, more than 200 companies and over 3,500 industry employees, from operational personnel to executives, have participated in our best-in-class advancing process safety programs. We will never stop cooperating, innovating, and living our values when it comes to safety. That I can guarantee you. And that is why we are the safest, most efficient refining and petrochemical industries in all the world.